Alright guys, so today I'm going to be briefly reading a letter from LymeDisease.org that I got a couple months ago. This is really putting into perspective why these topics need to be discussed more and understood by people in roles that can get the correct funding for this stuff and get the right kind of research and get this all sorted out because of the havoc it wreaks in the chronic illness community. And that's really my main goal is to get more attention on this subject. So here we go. So it says 20 years ago, when my 13-year-old daughter fell desperately ill with Lyme disease and co-infections, I felt lost. Local doctors denied she could have Lyme disease, claiming no Lyme around here. With few relevant books and little material online, I was stranded in an information desert with no apparent way out. However, through LymeDisease.org, my family found much needed advice on how to proceed and a doctor who knew how to help us, and it made all the difference. Skip a couple paragraphs. At the bottom here it says, we see the patient perspective beginning to be recognized as crucial in Lyme research. That's me. Our representation of the Lyme community in discussions with Congress, health officials, policymakers, researchers, and the media are vital steps in driving the changes our community needs. So, says we've made progress, but challenges remain. Lyme denialism, which is rampant in the medical community. It's absurd how much denial exists surrounding this whole topic of Lyme disease and other tick-borne diseases. It's ridiculous. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this, that doctors are probably told to gaslight the patients into not believing that they have any of these things. It's the interactions between patients and doctors surrounding all this, and you can ask anyone that's dealt with this, is absolutely disgusting. You would never expect someone that is a doctor to talk this way to a patient. They'll laugh in your face, tell you to get out of here. Oh man, I'm gonna get into it in some of my other videos, because even with I've had experiences with even Lyme doctors that have done this kind of thing to me. So imagine just like a regular doctor who it's not even in their wheelhouse to be talking about this stuff. Just left and right telling people that they're crazy or they have no idea what they're talking about because they aren't a doctor themselves. Okay, so like it says, Lyme denialism, a shortage of knowledgeable treating clinicians, and the refusal of many health insurers to cover Lyme-related care continue to burden the community. Your contributions help us keep fighting for what Lyme patients need. We are grateful for the generosity of donors like you who share the vision, etc., etc., etc. So they're asking for donations so that we can kind of keep moving this forward and getting this out into the light where it needs to be. And here's some stats real quick that they give you based on the data they've collected. It says 25% of sufferers receive disability or public support, 37% of them for more than 5 years. 39% of those who applied for disability benefits were denied support based on disability guidelines, right? So disability guidelines are going to tell you who's able to get help. And Lyme disease, because it's so controversial, and other tick-borne diseases are not. They don't care, basically, and that has to change. And then it says 65% of patients with chronic Lyme disease have had to cut back or quit work or school. 65% of people with chronic Lyme disease. I have chronic Lyme disease. I've had it for like 10 years now. 65% of these people have to cut back or quit work or school. Guys, that's like your life. You need a job, you need an education, and people that are forced to just like forego these things because they got sick and a bunch of politicians don't care about you. That's got to change. We see people like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on this basically health crusade in America right now, and this is a big part of it. And this is something that I hope he'll address, and he has already made some points about this in the past. So we'll see where that goes. I'm very hopeful with this new administration, and I hope you guys are too. And so, like I said, we'll see what happens, but we're in a much better place than we were in even just like a year ago. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. I will be putting out videos like this all the time. So I hope you enjoy. I enjoy making them, and I hope this will make a difference. So thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next one.